Good morning, everyone, and welcome to today's live stream on Twitch. Welcome. Ratapop Man's in the house already. I've been looking forward to playing this one. Hopefully, I can get a taste here and save up until have much more. I'm going to turn it down real quick because it's quite loud, isn't it? Preferences. Okay, so volume, we're going to do... I reckon about there. Yeah. Okay, that sounds about right. How are you, Ratapop Man? Jericho, welcome to the stream, guys. Thank you for guys popping in. Today we're playing a brand new release game by the amazing people. Why won't this go back to main menu? Whoa, wait. Whoa there. I haven't even started the game. Looks like you haven't unlocked the secret ending yet. Well, I haven't even started the damn game. The Emplarge, which is brand new for this console, is only playable after you get the secret ending. For a hint, find a purpose for the dictionary you find in the study, and then follow up on what you find. What's going on? Good luck. Okay, so yeah, I accidentally clicked this. I didn't know where I was. Yeah, it did. It did. I'm blaming the game, not myself. Oh, it doesn't matter. It's called Dr. Frank's Build-A-Boyfriend. And if you're watching me live right now on my Twitch channel, I want to say hi, how you doing? Thanks for watching. But if you couldn't make it to today's live stream and you're watching this back on my YouTube channel, once again, hi, how's your dog? Thanks for watching. It's never necessary, it's never asked for, but I'm asking for it right now. Like my videos, subscribe to my YouTube channel, come visit me over on Twitch and Twitter, YouTube, it's Marbrolay, M-A-R-B-R-O-L-A-Y, why not? Let me tell you about this game, guys, before we start. Dr. Frank's Build-A-Boyfriend. Okay, build your own customizable boyfriend. After being kicked out of both his PhD program, plant science, as well as medical school pathology, Dr. Frank had pretty much resolved himself to a life of solitude and silence. Science for the gifted. That is, until a handsome stranger knocked on his door and swept him off his feet. Dominic seemed to be the perfect boyfriend. Alternative, caring, interested in Dr. Frank's work. 3 months into the rainbow-coloured relationship, Dominic runs off with Dr. Frank's long-life research on resurrecting to present the annual Prestige Hindenburg University Conference under his own name. What a prick. Not only is Dr. Frank going to one-up Dominic's presentation by presenting the world's first artificial life form, but Dr. Frank is going to make said life from the world's hottest, most beautiful boyfriend. Dr. Frank's Build-A-Boyfriend is a comedy boys loved visual novel mixed with point-and-click adventure elements. So the game features visual novel over 20,000, not 10,000, not 5, but 20,000 words. Build your own customizable boyfriend, find clothes for your monster, several key routes and endings, so it's got multiple endings. Once again, the publisher is Ratalaika Games. Gene is a visual novel or adventure. The release date was the 3rd of February 2024, so a couple of days ago. Supported language: English, Spanish, and German. Where's the Hayden Games, the developer? And it's available for the Nintendo Switch, the PS4, the PS5, the Xbox One, Xbox Series S, and X. Let's check out the extras real quick. Well there, buddy. You're not even going to try to finish the game first. So every time I try to do something, for shame, it has like a little bit of a smart-ass thing to say to me. Okay, let's just start the game, because that's what it wants me to do. Once upon a time, in a treacherous mountain hillside jail, there lived a wondrous, amazing, and most incredible scientist named Dr. Frank. And yes, he was a doctor. He finished like half of both of his decorates before he got kicked out. That totally counts. Can everyone lay off this? Anyway, the super awesome Dr. Frank spent his days toiling away on his research, pursuing his lifelong dream of bringing people back from the dead. It wasn't for the sentimental reason. There wasn't some long-lost loved one he wanted to bring back or anything. No, this was for a much more noble pursuit. The aim of advancing mankind's scientific knowledge from my garage. And yet it was the same research that caused the local villagers and even the weak-minded university men to fear him. Because they were stupid and jerks and they couldn't possibly understand the sheer genius of Dr. Frank's work. It's good. I like it. But it was no matter, for the genius doctor was a honorable and a humble man who simply continued the most critical research, even if it meant he was completely alone. Wow, the text just got really small. Like, really small. Well, okay. I think it's kind of like a whisper kind of text. I think maybe in the background kind of thing. That's what it's meant. Well, okay, he wasn't totally alone. Iggs was there, and he was a fine assistant, even though he kept asking for raises. But, and I'm going to shout, but the point is, and then we just go back to normal. One day, a sudden knock came at the door. So I think it's like a whisper, shouting, normal talking, you know. One day, a sudden knock came at the door, and a scientist opened to find a beautiful man with a radiant glow standing there. In his heart, he felt a strange, previous unknown feeling begin to form as the man opened his mouth and said, gorgeous specimen. Yo, what's up? Man, it's Dominic. Dom. It's all about family. Doesn't matter if you win or lose. It's all about winning. No, he doesn't say that at all. I just had to throw that in there. You're that freak that got kicked out of Hindenburg U for your weird death experiments, right? It was like an angel had been sent to meet him, and now the angel was asking about his research. No matter what Dr. Frank did, he couldn't stop his heart from pounding. The good doctor invited the man in, and they quickly got to know each other. As the days passed, the man's visits grew longer and longer. I thought he was going to say something else. Their relations also grew into something romantic. Dr. Frank had never even given his heart to anyone before, but maybe for him, maybe for this man named Dominic. 3 months later. I never want to see a beautiful boy ever again. Man needs to clean up his room. Never give up. Dr. Frank, are you still there? No one is here to take your call. Please leave a message after the tone. The door opens, and my sister Iggs walks into my room. I try to bury myself further into the sheets, hope that maybe he won't see me. Instead, he really opens the blinds. It's been a week, Dr. Frank. So, I can be sad as long as I want. I lost the love of my life. Frank, Doctor. He waved his arms in the air, out of frustration. Look, I know he meant a lot to you. I mean, he was your first, right? Look at his face. And no one likes being dumped, especially when it was out of the blue like that. But sitting in the room all day crying into the bed sheets isn't going to help you recover. You need to leave me alone. He said I was cute. I was in love. He was my boyfriend. He couldn't possibly know what I was going through. Actually, Dr. Frank, I've gone through a fair share of breakups myself. You do know I met a current boyfriend, right? So yes, I think I do know what you're... How could you say that to me? My love was special, unique. It wasn't like your love. It was destiny. I rolled further into my blankets, breaking the sight line with the ingenious interloop. I didn't get paid enough for this. Dr. Frank! He starts to pull the blankets off the bed, against which I double my rolling efforts to keep him at bay. I didn't come here to fight with you. Thanks. I thought it was too. Good old sighs. I didn't come here to fight with you. Can't you stop? We have a problem. I can feel this grip listen. And I peek my head out of the blanket cocoon to look at him. My blanket cocoon to look at him. He's holding a piece of paper in his hands with a weird look on his face. I tentatively grab it and start reading. Tomorrow's the Hindenburg University Conference. You know, the one people travel from all over the country to see? Well, the conference schedule was posted today. He's saying nothing at all. And what the hell is this? Right in front of me, in plain letters, is Returning from the Death to Life, a breakthrough study by Dominic Nillian. He's got his work. Resurrection? But that's my research. But it's Dominic's presenting it. This can't be right. He wouldn't be presenting my research under his own name. I tried to tell you last week I noticed him leaving with some folders the day he dumped you, but you were too busy crying in a gallon tub of ice cream to listen. No, this couldn't. He. That asshole! First he breaks my heart, dumps me out of the blue. And even after he called me babe. I mean, how could he say that then? Yeah, it's loud, isn't it? Okay. Volume down on the music. Let's get there. How's that? I think that's good. We'll try that. I mean, how can he say that and then do this? Oh, good. Yeah, some of these games you get different volumes, don't they? Like you play them, one game's really soft and you just leave it at that, and next minute, blaring. Wow. He takes my research, my baby, and now he's presenting to those jerkwoods at Heidelberg University like they didn't reject my same exact proposal years previous. Why did he get accepted while I was kicked out? Well, your thesis project did bite the headmaster's hand clean off, Dr. Frank. I like this dude. It was one time! Whatever. That's not important right now. What's important is Dominic is about to claim my research as his own. Maybe this was his plan all along. I mean, but we are soulmates. I just knew we were. But now I don't know. I cover the paper in my hands, writing with against. There's no way. There's no way I'm going to let him get away with this. That asshole ruined my life. He's taking my baby, my research. I throw the blanket off me, leaping to my feet. Eggs! Yes, doctor. Get the shovel. I'm going to show that asshole what happens when you piss off a scientist. I like this game. The dialogue's pretty good to read. You can like shout it and it feels good. Later that night. Frank? Doctor Frank, I'm pretty sure this is illegal. I look up at him, holding a particularly interesting specimen in my hand. Does this look like an arm I got off a hot boy to you? This is illegal! A lightning strike touches down and goes off, wires off, and then great executive in a statement. No one's using this, it's fine. We are desecrating graves. I mean, I've helped you with a lot of crazy experience, but this is where I draw the line. I throw the arm I'm holding up to him, quickly climbing out of the grave. Nah. So yeah, maybe there's a chance it isn't completely legal. But this is a historical moment, Iggs. If we're going to create the first artificial life form and show up like that asshole and those idiots at the university, we can't skimp on anything. We're not just going to make the world's first artificial life form here. We're pushing the boundaries of human capability. We're going to create the world's hottest boy. And then Dominic will take a look at him and then realize that he was the fool for leaving me. And even the bigger fool for taking my research. Because now, I have something even hotter than him. How honorable, Dr. Frank. Iggs appears to be trying to find the perfect position to hold the specimen up with the least amount of body contact. So, you see, people who advance on the boundaries of human capability were never stopped by silly things like laws. Now, quick. I heard that Mr. Lance had a pretty big thing. We can use that. Pretty big thing. What pretty big thing did he have in mind? Like a Ned Flanders kind of thing? Suddenly, something moves under the bush. Eek, what's that? Hey, watch what you're doing. You almost dropped my specimen spoils. But didn't you hear that, Dr. Frank? I think there's someone. I think there's something. Again, a noise breaks out from behind us. Well then, hurry up and find that thing. Dr. Frank? Behind you! I quickly spin around and suddenly, obvious feeling in the pit of my stomach. There's a man I've never seen before standing there. I'm sorry, was I disturbing something? Oh, no. I step back into Iggs, hoping the stranger can't see any of our souvenirs. I'm so sorry. It was his idea and... I punch him quickly before he can say something stupid. This causes him to recoil in the arm. We have an arguing over not a few minutes earlier lands on the ground with a loud thud. The man takes a clear look at the dropped on the ground and looks back at me. What was his idea? The man takes a step closer to us. I quickly position myself in front of the dropped arm, holding my breath. Oh, Iggs, you're so funny. Such a kidder. Wow, it sure is cold out here, and all of a sudden, well, we should be going now. I grab a bag of loot and dash away as fast as my legs can take me. I hear Iggs yelling after me, telling me to slow down. It was nice to meet you, Dr. Frank. Creepy fella. If I get arrested, I'm suing you. I dump the bag's contents on the table, body parts falling and bouncing over the floor. I said I'm going to sue you. I think we just had enough. Dr. Frank, do you even need all these? Why do you take so many to begin with? Iggs, we are making art here. We can't just use any body part we find. We must only use the absolutely most beautiful pieces. I pick up some of the arms and take a closer look. Like, see? Like this, see? This is absolutely gorgeous. Look at the cocaine. Oh, actually, not as beautiful as this one you dropped, but I suppose you're right. They're beautiful enough. You say that if I drop my own free, and well, because someone else punched me? Now where do we put the... Shoot! I turn and look at my assistant. We have a problem. Like, how do we just desecrate dozens of graves, hacked up or stole family members' body parts, and then we spotted doing so? Well, no, not that. I pause, unsure on how to say this. We didn't grab any, you know. I gestured downward slightly, hoping he'll get the reference. He's looking for his big cobber. His old dangle belly. Dicky bird. I have no idea what you're trying to say. Manhood! We didn't grab any... Oh yeah, that. I thought he picked up a Ned Flanders one because he said it was really big. Well, this is terrible. We even had the perfect specimen with Mr. Lance's gem. And how was I supposed to make Dominic's jealous of me now? See, he was referring to Mr. Lance's gem, aka Ned Flanders' Huckleberry. Hey Homer, I can see you doodle. But he forgot to pick it up. It's like a pool noodle. Dominic jealous. How am I supposed to make Dominic jealous of me now? Dr. Frank, do you honestly think that is what you're doing to make Dominic jealous of you? Yes. We need to go back. Absolutely not. He blocks my exit, making sure I can't retrieve any other body parts. We don't have time for this. Fine. We need to, I hate to say this. I'll just improvise. I don't like where this is going. It's fine. It's totally fine. We're still making something beautiful here. We just need to be creative. Like, let our creative juices flow. Now, let's see. Okay, so we can make some stuff up. This is good. Build your boyfriend. Okay, so head, hair. Let's see what we can do here. What type of hair do we want, guys? Look at that one. Looks like a Witcher. Samurai style. Like cyberpunk kind of things. Shaggy from Scooby-Doo. Scooby-Doo-Doo. Homer, so? I don't know what type of hair. I'm gonna go that. What color? Let's make the Witcher. Orange, yellow, green, blue, purple, pink, brown, black. What's it say? Can't read it because of the damn tragic alarm boy. Red. I want silver or white. I want to make the Witcher. What do you reckon? Let's just see what that actually says. Tragic anime boy. Anime, okay. Okay, we'll do that. Yeah, good one, Ratapop Man. The damn ponytail was in the way. I couldn't read what it said. The eyes. Let's see what eyes. We'll do that here. It's pity to have didn't have silver or white because I was kind of going for the Witcher. Gonna go no skin color. I think it's just repeating now. Okay, so we'll go skin color. Yeah, we'll go there. Penis. It says penis, but it's blurred out, guys. You can see right here. This is penis. AKA Dicky Bird. Hey, Homer. I can see you doodle. No worst. What's it say? No worst bit. Little carrot. Modest cucumber. Chunky conroad. Double trouble? Just like my animes? Okay, what do you reckon? What do you reckon? Just like my animes to match their tragic anime hair, or double trouble? What do you reckon? What do you reckon just like my animes means? Like, do you reckon that's huge, or I don't know. I don't know what that means. Like animes, it could be any size, couldn't it? I'm gonna find out what double trouble means. I think you get two of them. Chunky Conrod, or whatever Conrod I think it is. Gulrod, or I don't know. I think it's Gul. I don't know. We'll just call it Chunky. But then you get double trouble. You get two of them. So you know, double the pleasure. We'll get double trouble. I'm kind of like double trouble. Let's confirm it. Perfect. Okay, I got an achievement. 90 Gs probably dies in episode. Have a monster with white hair. I got white hair. My anime character had white hair, so I am the Witcher, but with a double trouble Conrad doodle. Dr. Frank, what were those lower half options just now? Eggs, open the roof doors. I need a little atmosphere so I can make history here. He suddenly goes to the crank, reactively beginning to turn it. The ceiling creaks open, showing the dark, turbulent skies and cold, harsh rain above us. I raise my arms up, catching the coldest in the outstretched hands. There's a strange sensation in my stomach, a nodding of excitement and anger. It's racing throughout my body, liberating me in a few found strengths. Eggs, this is it. It's perfect, the sky. They know what we're about to do. It's possible, impossible. They know what we're about to do. Nothing can stop me. Nothing can stop us. I'm going to show Dominic that I don't need him. They'll never need anyone like him in life ever again. He and his kind will become obsolete. We're going to for a better the world. We're going to make so that no one will ever have their heart broken again. Dr. Frank is scaring me. I can do this. I can make the most beautiful boyfriend ever with a double trouble. Oh, I was going to say, it's taking its time, guys. I'm getting worried. We work hard through the night, accumulating enough energy from the lightning storm to eject into the subject. We almost fail multiple times. The body is not holding the energy as well as it should. But it was no matter. My sheer genius, hard work, and determination carried us through the many hours of grueling surgery. We had done it. We had created the world's most beautiful boy. Oh, look at him. Dr. Frank, he's kind of ugly. Don't say that to him. You'll hurt his feelings. And I'm sure he's beautiful to someone. No, what am I thinking? I made him. He's beautiful, and beautiful it's reality. Anyway, of course. Especially with his, what exactly is that on his abdominal? Is his 128 pack. 128 pack. I figured that more perks you have, the sexier you are. So I added a lot. Yeah, it's funny. Frank, Dr. Frank, you took the autonomy class, right? Well, I guess technically. Maybe. I didn't even know what to say. He spoke. Did you hear that, Iggs? My boyfriend spoke. What? My boyfriend. Haven't I saying this whole time? You've been saying that you're ready to make a boyfriend, not your boyfriend. Of course I'm making the ultimate boyfriend. Look at us. I wrap my arms around the monster to show Iggs what I mean. Soft. He turns to hug, lifting me off the ground and nearly breaking my bones in the process. No, see, he's guarded like a breath. He's so strong. That's sexy, right? Oh, monster, don't drop him. You drop him right now. The monster lets go of me. I painfully hit the ground. Dr. Frank, are you alright? Of course. Because my boyfriend just hugged me. Dr. Frank, please stop. Cute. Iggs, did you just hear that? Dr. Frank, please calm down. He's the perfect boyfriend. Iggs, look, okay, look. I ran up to my boyfriend, wrapping my arms around his waist. Do we look good together? Like, would this make Dominic jealous? I don't know if jealous was a word for it. The monster leans over and gives me another hug, this time not as painfully. Oh, that's a hugger. That's the best ultimate boyfriend. Papa is soft. Oh no, please don't call me that. I love my papa. Please stop. That's our world. That must be a glitch. Hee, Papa is soft. No, I'm not sure. I'm your boyfriend. Repeat after me. Boyfriend. Papa likes hugs. Dr. Frank, please make him stop. Don't worry, we can train him out of that probably. It's probably takes some time, which we probably don't have. Hee. It doesn't matter. As long as he doesn't talk, he should be fine. He can still be my boyfriend. And let's get moving anyway. If we leave now, we can easily make it to the university square before the presentation starts. Boyfriend, let's go. We're going on a field trip. Yay, field trip. I begin to lead up Billy by hand, wondering how we are going to navigate the narrow stairs leading from my secret lab. Surely we're not going to take him into town like that. What do you mean? Well, I mean, he's naked. How else are we going to see his beauty then? He's going to get arrested by public indecent before you can make it to the conference. Fair point. Fine, we'll dress him. I made him pretty big. You did. I'm not sure if we have any clothes that will fit him. Dr. Frank, you need to dress him. Oh, okay. I guess I'll just be creative. Okay, so dress your boyfriend. So we're going to dress him now, guys. Oh, sorry. Press back. Okay, so we got entryway. What's this? Study, bedroom, dining room, kitchen, secret lab, bedroom. A messy assortment of worn clothes. I still have a while until laundry day. The only thing that would fit this monster would be I picked up an old night shirt. Perfect, this fits. But I'm still missing some clothing articles. None of these pants will fit him. Laundry day, okay. Let's I don't want to open that. The skeletons I have stored in this is going to be fallout. Packing was never my strong suit. Let's get out. Let's see dining room. I think we might be able to find some sheets or something, maybe. What's that? A nice fancy napkin. It's completely pristine. Because you know I never used it. I decided to pick it up just in case. A nice ornate table. It's covered with dust. I can't even remember the last time I used this. It's the house. So where are we going to get... Let's go to the study. What's that? It's a dictionary, a massive large. It claims that it can translate any script of an unknown man. Pretty useful, but also painfully heavy. I used to carry this around so I don't have to. Pick up. If I can afford not to carry a tunnel book too, that would be great. Don't enter here, go away. But if you want to get a secret layer, you should do this with a map. Okay. We need to... What's this thing? Oh, it's a napkin, sorry. Looks like a skirt. Ratapop Man says, this is cracking me up. Yeah, it's a funny game. I really like it. The dialogue is really, really good. Let's go here. I made this for my midterm project. We are supposed to be a weed killer. I end up creating something that makes weeds grow at almost a commercial rate. On top of that, I'm either deathly allergic to this or it's poisonous. Either way, I don't want to pick it up. This up is useless unless I need to. Pick it up? No, thank you. I love myself. I don't want to pick up a weed, brother. Now we need to find some clothes. Check this out. It's Susie, my thesis project from the PhD program. The name after the black-eyed Susan. Look, I built him to specially lust after the flesh of men. Yes, he's going to bite. That's kind of his nature. There's no need for him to kick out of a project for. And he even knows someone once. That's pretty good for a man-eating plant. Okay, we need to find clothes. Where are we going to find clothes? Okay, what's that? One of the few decorations on the ground floor that isn't my grandmother's. and an increasing amount of radical science. Sorry. Random sort of footwear. None of these would fit my monster, though. Naturally, his feet are really big. Shoot, what am I supposed to do? The only person who would have shoes that would fit him is Dominic. He had left behind a pair of shoes after the breakup, but in a fit of rage, I had thrown them, along with the other shit, inside the entryway cupboard and threw them away the key. Shit. Okay, so we're going to get to this thing. Now we're going to find the damn key. A locked cupboard. I had thrown all of Dominic's things in here after he left me. His shoes are in there. Naturally, it's locked. Shit. The key was long gone. I had fed it to Susie a week ago. Oh no! I need to find something to open it with. Either smash it or pry it open the door off. Okay, so what we need to do is find something to open the door. Kitchen. Let's find a knife. Here's a knife. A trusty dusty knife. It's so worn I can cut anymore. Its main uses have been to pry open jars of jam. I pick it up to add my inventory just in case I need it. Okay, let's go out real quick. Back to entryway. Inventory. Try to click the knife. What's the thing I want to click? Using all the strength I can muster, I pry open the cupboard door with its hinges. Ah! There, it's open. Then it was almost as hard as opening the jar of premium bubblegum jam last week. Rubbling inside to find the shoes. Okay, we got the shoes. What an asshole. I can't believe he's really gone. It wasn't supposed to happen like this. I had been okay by myself. I was a genius, surrounded by those who couldn't appreciate the beauty of grace of my work. Alone. Misunderstood. I had convinced myself I was okay like this. I had my future all planned out. I was going to die an unknown genius, someone ahead of his time. But then, Dominic. The way he looked at me, at my research, I didn't even know what was possible, that someone could potentially understand me. He knew what my work meant, what I meant, but he left, and I was alone again. And now this life I had chosen for myself was unbearable. The shoes lever is rough on my hands. I should get this back to Iggs and the monster. Okay, let's go back. I don't think we've got pants though, do we? There's images away. It's also my boyfriend's crib. That doesn't sound weird, does it? I found a shirt. Great. I pull out a bed shirt and put it on my boyfriend. What are you doing? What? I'm clearly giving it to my boyfriend a shirt. That's what you wanted, right? To abide by public decency laws and all that other crap? Well, I mean, don't you have anything fancier? Look, this is the only thing I had that would fit in. You can spruce it up at least. I mean, he has blood, and all those blood stains on the front. It's coffee, and what? You want to spruce it up? What? What does that even mean? I'm pretty sure that's not coffee, Dr. Frank. Do you own a tie or bow tie or something? Besides the one I'm wearing? No, and I can't take this off. It'll ruin my look. Well, then you better find something else to go with it. Here, have this back. You'll probably need it if you bind it with something else. Crap! I gotta find a whole lot of other crap now. Referencing the pictures for my boyfriend. They're filled with old magic books, but I was able to smuggle in from the neighborhood countries. General's unique stance on magic has certainly made it hard to do any sort of research on magic fields. It was the best I could do to get my hands on intellect reanimation research. What I would have given for some necromancy text. Ha! Like there's any that hasn't been destroyed by now. Okay, where are we going? Okay, we can't go here because that doesn't seem to be... Let's go back to the kitchen. Don't squish those. They're my tenants. Mrs. Pretty Princess, Mr. Handsome Prince, Mr. Slightly Too Deviant Knight, and Miss Inappropriate Dressed Butler, and Mr. Her Majesty Pet. No, they don't pay any rent. Unfortunately. Coffee? In case you were wondering, it's probably a stay awake for 4 days straight while drinking my very own almost painted Dr. Frank's coffee. I don't have time to cook. I have a science to do. The horizon of human knowledge to expand. A pile of dirty dishes. Surely a work of art. Don't look at eggs there. Nothing in here except the pickle bugs, plants, and unidentified failed projects. It's a miracle this flower is still alive. I don't even remember the last time I watered it. A window that looks out of my backyard. The grass is overgrown. It looks a bit like a jungle. Yeah, I'll get around to it later. Okay, I think that's all that's here. Yep. Okay, let's go back to the here. That's that. We haven't done the chairs. Some nice sturdy chairs. Why do I even have three? Well, because I used to have others that failed experiments naturally. A nice fancy hanging chandelier. I tried to use it as crystals there in an experiment once. It didn't work. Back to study. They're limited edition, okay? A nice steady globe of the world. It's a nice reminder that there exist things outside my door. Even if I stoop low enough to want to leave anyway. I gotta spruce up my studies somehow, right? Some of these are even handed. Get it? Like a hand? I'm gonna die alone. Lots of nifty knickknacks. Okay, ooh, what's that? This button was a set of to move the bookshelf, revealing a passage on my secret lab. But I got lazy and just kept it open all the time now. Should we be taking this stuff with us? I'm not too sure. Let's go to the inventory real quick, see what we've got. Let's see if we can combine a napkin. I can't seem to click combined. Okay, we kind of combined them. Okay, that's good. Let's go back. Because I can't find pants. Here you go, fancy shirt. Shirt. Wow, I can only just barely make out the coffee stains from the back here. You know what? Let's just make sure no one touches him during the presentation for health precautions. Can we leave now? I found shoes that will fit my boyfriend. That's great. Shoes. Okay, so still got my knife. Hi, Dr. Frank. Do you need anything? I've got an achievement, guys. 90G, no shame in asking for help. Talk to Iggs to get a clue. Is that pepperoni? What? His nipples are pepperoni slices. Yeah. Okay, but why? Why not? I love it. Because nipples are usually made, not usually made from pizza toppings. My dear Iggs, you're living in the past. This is cutting-edge nipple technology we're working with here. My boyfriend has the best nipples in the world. They're meaty. They have enhanced flavor. They taste like pizza. Of course. I have a question. About what, Dr. Frank? I need finding help. Some pants. We have a problem. You say that as if I need something new. I don't own any pants tailored by double thingies. I can't say that's something I own either. Do you do you know anywhere I can find pants suitable enough for him? That's a hard one. Well, your best bet is to look outside of your house. That's what our intrusion is telling me anyway. Okay, let's see if we can get outside. Do not enter? Pants. There we go. A donation box that holds a large collection of clothing. This is probably for the needy. Luck of luck, I see a large pair of pants that could use Most of common are double thingy. Double thingy, you're right. Double trouble. Well, I think it qualifies needy in some definitions of words. I'll just grab the pair of pants and try to stuff them into my pockets or as much as possible. They don't fit, the legs hanging out. Close enough. I turn around to leave with contraband pants and towel. Except... Oh, I see we meet again. Good morning, Mr. Frank. Doctor? Excuse me? I'm Dr. Frank. Oh, well, that's pleased to forgive me, Dr. Frank. It's nice to finally meet you. My name is Silius. I just moved here. I took over the care of the church from the last priest. I see you found something of use in the donation box. Haha, Dr. Frank, no worries. That's what it's there for. If you found the use for them, they were destined to go with you. Oh, thanks. He gives me a cute smile. Wait, I mean, sickly sweet smile. Since I just moved here, I was hoping that someone might be able to show me around. I gotta go! I ran out of the church as fast as possible. Whew! Made it. He's just about to corner me. Gotta keep an eye out for that guy. He's suspicious. How do I get to graveyard? How do I get back home? Do not enter to house. Yep, back here. Lab. I pull out the pants I found. I can't believe you actually found double thingy appropriate pants. Double trouble. And where exactly did you find those? The church. I don't even want to know how you ended up there. Pants. Is that it? That's it. He's ready to go. Come on, let's go, boyfriend. Dr. Frank, please wait. We don't have time for this, Iggs. The conference is starting in about a few minutes. My boyfriend isn't there. But he's Suchis. Leading my boyfriend by the arm, I slam open the front door. To my dismay, standing there is... Oh, Dr. Frank. Oh! I hope it's not a bad time. Oh, shit. Field trip. Who's this? This is, wait a minute. Maybe this would be a good opportunity to perfect the presentation I'll be giving at the conference. Ah, yes. This is dashing, handsome, absolutely sexy fellow here. Is my boyfriend. Papa. No, you don't say that. I love my papa. I'm not into that, I swear. There's no need to hide your interest, Dr. Frank. I'm not into that. My boyfriend suddenly moved on his own, waddling up to where he knew neighbor was standing. Oh, hello, Mr. Dr. Frank's boyfriend. What's your name? You seem to be a very happy fellow. I'm glad that we're able to meet. I hope you treat Dr. Frank well. He seems like a nice, cute fellow. My boyfriend suddenly clamps, tips it on the shoulders. His face intense. Mama. Stop doing that. I'm so sorry. Mama. Your boyfriend is so cute, Dr. Frank. I wouldn't mind being your mother if you needed one. He doesn't need a mother or even a papa for that matter. No, papa, mama. I don't have time for this. We're going. I reach behind me, grab my boyfriend's arm to shove past Silius and make the way out of the grand conference. Except the arm doesn't quite have the resistance I was expecting. Instead, I look behind me and see that I'm holding half of an arm. Dr. Frank! I'd ripped off my boyfriend's arm right off. I slammed the door shut, ignoring the muffled noise I can hear from the other side. Shit! What time is it? The conference started 5 minutes ago. I look down at the arm in my hands. The skin seems to be slipping off. It looks like it's rotting. What do you mean, rotting? Well, it's dead flesh. We didn't soak it in formula or anything. That would have made it look hideous. I can't work with his body parts, Iggs. Field trip. We just sew another one on really quickly. Go fetch me another one. Fine. But it's still slightly uglier specimens from the lab. Iggs? Please don't yell at me. I got rid of the extras. What? I returned them back to the grave. I was feeling guilty. We had desecrated people's graves for those pieces and you weren't even using them. At least you could, was to do return them. Well, what the hell are you supposed to do now? Bring my ultimate boyfriend on stage while he's got a great gaping arm wound dripping all over the place? It would match the blood stains on his shirt at least. For the last time, it's comfy. Oh, his shirt check itself before it wrecks itself. Nah. I have to calm down. The conference has just started. It's going for another 2 hours. Dominic's presentation isn't until the end anyway. We'll just crash his presentation. So we need to dig up another arm. Again? No, I'm not doing that. What else am I paying you for, Iggs? Go dig up on that arm. Ah. Angry bad. My boyfriend inserts himself between Iggs and I, cutting off the argument that might have started. Fine, I'll do it. You stay here and babysit. What a thing to say about your boyfriend. I leave. Okay, so objective, find your boyfriend a new arm. And on that note, guys, we're just going to quickly save it up. And turn the main menu. Yes. Okay, that's Ratalaika Games presents Dr. Frank's Build a Boyfriend. Now, what do we think about the game on the Marble Lane Mini Indie Game Review? Storyline is, you're a mad scientist called Dr. Frank. You're just being dumped by Dominic, Dom, all about family, boyfriend. And he's stolen your research. And you decided to make the ultimate boyfriend out of dead body parts. Kind of like Frankenstein. And then you're going to present him on at the university to show that you've made, you made life out of dead parts. And crash Dominic's parade. So it's got a decent storyline. It's quite funny, actually. Visualization of the game is it's different to all the other ones. It's kind of like cartoonish. I like it. I like the way it looks. It's good. Soundtrack in the background. It's got a nice, catchy soundtrack. Matches the game. Kind of like a comedy kind of soundtrack. Bit of fun. Gameplay-wise, it's a visual novel, guys, and a point-and-click adventure. So didn't find any glitches or no glitches or bugs in the game. And you just press basically one button, move the joystick around, and select things. Very simple to use. Once again, I played today on the Xbox Series X. I found the dialogue in this game amazing. It's really, really funny. It's kind of rude. It's kind of lewd. We talked about, penises being double trouble. 2 of them. I attached 2 of them to this Frankenstein baby. You can design your own character and stuff like that. So it's got a bit of rude parts to it. But it is funny. It's all in humour. So I like this game. So on Marble Lane's mini indie game review, Dr. Frank's Build a Boyfriend, I'm going to give this one a 9 out of 10. It's quite good. It's easy to read, which is always a good thing of visual novels. The text is easy to read. The dialogue itself is easy to read. It's fun. It's infectious. I like it. So 9 out of 10, guys. It's just been released. Available on Nintendo Switch, the PS4, the PS5, Xbox One, Xbox Series S, and X. Go pick it up. It's also available on Steam as well. I'd like to thank everyone for calling past the live stream today. Thank you, thank you, thank you. If you're watching this back on my YouTube channel, please, guys, don't forget, like and subscribe. Really means the world to me. Thank you in advance. Once again, make sure you take care of yourselves and ones you love. Don't forget to feed your pets. And remember, the name's Marble. Say hi to your dog for me. Thank you for watching and bye for now.